And it's quite remarkable, and of course my UN colleagues, and I wanted to say that it's quite remarkable to see the progress Garissa County is making. So Governor KORANE, congratulations. You know, your leadership is very much reflected in the very feeling that you land from the moment you land at the airport in Garissa. I was here also when your investiture as governor was happening, so I was there at that event and I saw the large crowds that had gathered at the stadium. So it's quite a feeling to see how the county is quickly transforming. But why are we here in the frontier county? It's because we really believe that the frontier counties can potentially be the model of development for many parts, not just of Kenya, but around Africa. The frontier counties which have seen previous marginalization, the frontier counties which have seen, you know, being left out of the development curve have suddenly transformed itself. And I've had the privilege of actually seeing this over the last 5-6 years. So this transformation is quite dramatic and it is really being held out as a model of development and how devolution is working. Devolution is essentially working because it's brought power closer to the people. But what was the highlight of today was to see engineer Fatuma Abubakar. That is precisely what we want to see, more and more women in leadership roles, in STEM, in the sphere of managing major engineering projects. And what we saw at the cancer hospital was quite remarkable. And that is where, you know, the whole issue, the clarion call that the Secretary General and the Deputy Secretary General, Amina Mohammed, often say is without SDG 5 or gender equality, we will not be able to get the leapfrog that we need for our economic growth. There's a fact, there is a UNDP report which talks about, of 2016, that says gender inequality and lack of women's empowerment is making just sub-Saharan Africa lose $95 billion, not shillings, dollars, in lost opportunities. We don't want to see that. So today was quite remarkable to see it. So big congratulations. It just goes to show that the governor also has a very youthful group of senior leaders who are managing different programs and projects. It's reflective of the Kenyan reality. This is the Kenyan reality. Over 70% of your population is less than 30. These are the future rulers who will soon be leading and getting into positions in politics, in economics, in the social positions, who will be the drivers of change. So it's fantastic to see that Garissa has already embraced that reality and is moving that dimension forward.
So we are here to just assure you of our continued support and our continued partnership. And I must say, even as we talk about devolution going to the next level, we are very, very happy and impressed. I want to join my deputy and also my good friend C in congratulating His Excellency Governor KORANE for putting young people and putting women at the center of the devolution agenda. We are all very impressed to meet Fatma, to meet Hadija, and we're very impressed to see their colleagues make the presentations they have here. And if we put our young people and we put our women at the center of devolution, I can tell you this country is going to go very, very, very far. We just had results from our census that showed over 75% of our population comprising of the young people below 35 years. So there's no way you can move a country forward when you are leaving 75% of its population kulenyu. And that is why we cannot afford to leave our young people and our women as we move forward. And we're very happy that we are seeing it in this county and in this country, and we are seeing devolution actually changing lives. So we want to thank you and to also congratulate Governor KORANE and all his colleagues in the FCDC region. It's just the other day we saw you hosting the BBI here in Garissa. Tunasema hongera for the success of BBI. Because if there is a region that has been touched by devolution, I think it is the FCDC region. And through your presentations, when you hosted the entire country here in Garissa, you were able to say, yes, we want devolution strengthened. We want more resources to come to our counties, more resources to come to our region, because you were denied those resources for many, many years. So through BBI, when we double those resources to these counties, we're actually going to see fast tracking of economic transformation of your county and our country. We have seen great potential that probably at independence we did not see, that through policies we did not invest in this region. But now when you're looking at solar, I think we have one of the biggest solar projects that actually we have right here in Garissa that is going to transform our country, not just your region, because that is going to actually touch the entire country. We have also seen the wind farm in Loyangarani that is actually the largest such project on the African continent. Again, that shows you the potential for renewable energy in a region that we have thought had no potential before. We have seen oil in Turkana, and many more things are coming from this region that will turn it into the new frontier for socio-economic transformation of our country. So we are here with our partners to show them that potential. When you hear about some of these stories in your air-conditioned offices in Nairobi, you will not actually appreciate it. Until you come to the village, you see water where there was no water. You see power where there was no power. You see a tarmac road where there had been no tarmac roads for 50 years. And may I say, I'm very, very happy as a Minister for Devolution to be part of this journey of transformation. So as Kenteni Sitaki Niwachoshe, we still have a flight back, we still have a long journey tomorrow to the other counties. And I want to thank FCDC and my good friend Gulaid for the coordination that we have seen. To avoid duplication, I think I would like one project in one corner that will actually serve the entire region. Like the cancer center we've been shown here. We know that India, the High Commission for India is here. India is very advanced in matters health. When we came here and we showed them what is going on, in fact, he has reminded me what Prime Minister Narendra Modi had told our president, that they would like to put up a cancer center. Your Excellency, we want you to come back to Garissa. We would like to see your hand. Our national government hand is here. The Garissa government hand is here. We would like to see our people, instead of coming to India, would like to see other countries coming to Garissa, to our cancer center. And that is why we're here to see and to also look at areas where we can strengthen our partnership. So we are happy to be part of this. We're not very happy about that tunnel, because the biggest, I was just listening to the figures that the director was telling us here, the millions of animals that we have, our goats, cows, we have camels, all that leather, hide and skins going all the way to Thika. From those millions of animals you slaughter, it's really taking employment opportunities to Thika that already has so many factories and denying our young people here in Garissa jobs. So I think we must find a way, Your Excellency, to see how we can partner on that. I know it's a project that has taken over 8 years, but it is something that will be transformative, so that we see how we can have a tannery here that actually, just like the cancer center, can serve the entire region. So let me go back to Nairobi with the promise that we'll come back again. We have come, we have seen, and we know the areas where you need more support, and we want to assure you of continued national government support with our partners. Thank you very much, and God bless us.
وضعي وقدها قلينا وضعي دعم كل